Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Ladies, I want to have a little talk with you. If you are having problems in your relationship, he is not acting right and he is not doing right. First of all, I want to distinguish something. I want to know, you got to ask yourself, do you have a king or do you have a rebel? Now, if you have someone who is on drugs, someone whose mind is altered by alcoholism, then you have a rebel. And this man needs to decide if he is going to change his life, because there's no future in that. If he has an alcohol problem or a drug addiction, there's no future in that, ladies. You're going to keep beating yourself up by the head, and you're never going to get anywhere. He going to keep pulling you back. He going to keep pulling you down. You're never going to have nothing. You're never going to move up in life. You're never going to have that glory, that peace. You're going to always be hiding your wallet, hiding your purse, hiding your keys, uh, 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 kind of dropping him off here and there, and all these shady folks around, and you got the buying back from the dope man, all that kind of foolishness. Ladies, you don't want to fool with that. You ought to be sick and tired of it now. So I'm telling you, you need to leave that alone. Okay, now this is how, if you want him to act right, ladies, all you got to do is change how you act. Just look at yourself. Are you out there cheating, creeping, you know dibbling and dabbling, got your little friends on the side? And I'm telling you, even your single friends, you need to leave them alone. You need to reflect on yourself. Because if you got somebody in your ear telling, girl, if I was you, I wouldn't do this. And then, girl, if I was you, I wouldn't have him. He wouldn't be doing me like that. Girl, please. And the next thing you know, when you leave him, she gonna get with him. So I'm telling you, look, I'm trying to give you some advice here. I'm trying to help you out. Change how you are. Look at yourself. Push her out the way, because she's single for a reason. So leave her alone. And this is time for you to reflect on yourself. If you really want some advice, go to your auntie, somebody who been married a long time, who been married for about 20, 30 years. Ask her, how does their marriage succeed? Because I'm gonna tell you something, your single friend, she can tell you how to be single, but she can't tell you how to keep a man, because she ain't got one. So, I'm telling you, you need to leave her alone. This can be some, instead of yapping at the mouth at him, this can be some quiet time for you to reflect. If he want to go and go watch a game, or watch a football game, or go work on his car, or do something, do this, do that, he at home, just go in your room and sit down and just reflect and think about, how can I change me? What can I do to make me better? How can I make my relationship better? How can I make my marriage better? And I'm gonna tell you something. If you with somebody and y'all been together 15 years, and this man still got to figure out if he need to know you, if he's still trying to figure out if he need to know you before he marry you, girl, he weighing his options. You is not the only one. So I'm gonna let you know right now, you need to leave him alone. You need to go on up and make up his mind for him, and leave him alone, and go find you a true king. Because I'm gonna tell you something, if you gone on make up your mind for him, make up his mind for him, go on do that, then he gonna come around. If that's what you really want, he gonna come around and act right. But I'm tell you something though, you got to be careful with that too, because even if y'all do get married, he's still gonna be thinking about that. That song, your mind here with me, your body here with me, but your mind on the other side of town. If you don't know it, you need to read it, look it up, and listen to it, because I'm telling you, it's true. You may think he there, but he ain't there. Okay, well, anyway, I want to get on that, because I'm at home and I'm happy. So, but I just wanted to get on here and just say a message to you guys real quick. How to change yourself. And then once you begin to change yourself, that's how you change your environment. I heard that a long time ago, and that really stuck with me. If you want to change your environment, you have to begin with yourself. Instead of arguing with him, because it take two to act a fool. Instead of arguing with him, go somewhere and sit down and think and just, how can I make me better? How can I change me? And once you start changing you, he gonna be looking crazy, because he gonna be like, well, what done got into her? I need to, let me fix me. Let me do, let me get right. And because you don't want him to get away, that's your soulmate. That's who you love. So you have to change you, and make things better. That's how the growth program is about too. And about oppression, how we how we make how we can begin to make things better for ourselves, and we make things better in our environment, and begin to put back in our environment, be put back in the community, and build up the community. you know and while we talking about, I want to get on, slavery and things like that for a minute. And I want to talk about, I love all people. There are some rebels out there, but I love all people, all, because God teaches us to love. We have to love. I may not agree with your lifestyle. I may not agree with what you're doing, but I don't care about your past, because we all got a past. But what I'm trying to say is, I love everybody. I love everybody. I don't discriminate. I don't. But I talk to my dad sometimes, and my dad holds a lot of bitterness about what happened to African Americans in the past. And I try to talk to him, and everything, but he's elderly, and he's not going to change his ways. But I thank the Lord that I'm not like that. That I am a forgiving person, and I channel my energy positively, into these videos, and to the grow movement, and to trying to make a difference for people like my father, who really don't get out much, but all they hear about is the images on the news. I want to make a difference so they don't see stuff like that, and our children don't see stuff like that. So what I'm saying is, I've been meditating a lot on white people. I just been meditating about white people, because my dad got some views that I don't agree with. But I believe that what happened in the past, as far as to African American, our ancestors, what happened to them, those people who did those atrocities have been dealt with and are being dealt with. And I've been meditating on the fact that through the backs of African Americans, the Caucasians have risen, and have been successful because of it, and while we have been suffering. And that's oppression. We're still being oppressed, and they are benefiting off of the white privilege. Even though there's a lot of them who don't want to benefit off of it, they do benefit off of it. There's a lot of them who would trade places because they don't want to benefit off of it, but they do. And it's just how it is. It is what it is. And we are a minority in that category as far as being successful. So the GROW program is here to change that mindset, and so you will not oppress yourself anymore, because we can't blame a white race. We have to blame ourselves now. Now, who is in control of our destiny? Who is controlling us? Who is making us take drugs? Who is making us drink? Who is making us act a fool? Who is doing this? It's not the white man. So you can't say it's them. It's you. So you got to change who you are from the inside out. You got to do a whole reorganizing. Just like when you go in there and reorganize your closet and throw stuff out and clean up and straighten up, dust stuff up and straighten up. That's what you have to do to you. You have to remove some stuff, like some hatred and some bitterness and some unforgiveness, and some anger and some hostility. All that's got to go out with the trash. You got to put in some love. Reorganize love everywhere. Love got to show on your face. It's got to show in your actions, in your heart. You got to reorganize. You got to change up some stuff, and then you're going to look just like that closet. You're going to be so pretty. You're going to be so nice, so handsome, so organized, so together, got it together, looking like you got it together. You look good to me. You look like you got it together. So that's what grow is. That's all it is. And you can do that. It don't cost anything to grow. Like I told you in the other videos, you can grow everywhere. Everybody want to grow. Ask the kid what they want to do. I want to grow up and be, and they're going to finish the sentence. So we all can grow. So just keep that in mind. I want to give you that little bit of information today, that pep talk, pep you up, pull you up by your bootstraps. Let me straighten up your buttons there. Hold up. Let me straighten up that tie and fix you up. There you go. You got it together now. Let's grow.